Hey there, YouTube. It's Danielle Hayden with the Hayden Group in Keller Williams, Ann Arbor, and welcome to our educational series all about home buying. We want to walk you through step-by-step of how to get qualified to purchase your home, how to find your home, who are the professionals you need to assist you with that process, and what to expect along the way. Get ready. This is step 6. You're under contract. Now what? Okay, so now we've made your offer and we've heard back from the agent. Congratulations, you got the house. What's next? The transaction coordinator is going to be sending you something called the contingency timeframe worksheet. So when you get this contingency timeframe worksheet, you're going to want to look at what the contingency is. What rights does it give you? Does it give you a right to consult an attorney, a right to have an inspection, a right to have final approval of your financing, and what date those rights expire? What that means is that if you're going to be protesting or renegotiating based on any of those contingencies, you need to do so in writing through your agent before the expiration date of that contingency. If you have any questions throughout the process regarding these contingencies and how the negotiations work, go ahead and reach out to your agent on our team. I'm sure they'd be happy to assist you. How much negotiating should you expect to happen after you've reached your purchase agreement? We always advise our clients to make sure they're truly comfortable with the purchase agreement that they have reached in the very beginning. There are no guarantees in negotiations, and we want to make sure that you're not relying on something like a low appraisal result or an inspection to bring down that sales price. If we're able to bring down your price through negotiations, that would be fantastic, but we want you to think of it as a cherry on top of a sundae. Just remember, when you went into the negotiations initially, you really wanted this house. So we're gonna make sure that you get it first and foremost, and then you get it at the best deal possible. When it comes to inspections, I like my clients to understand, unless you're buying a new construction home and you have a walkthrough at the end where you can ask the builder to remedy things that are not to your satisfaction, we ask you to remember that the home has been lived in before. There are always little things around the house that could use a little improvement. The purpose of your home inspection is not necessarily to find all of the little things that need to be remedied in the home. The purpose of the home inspection is for us to find out as much as we can about the home and to reveal any deficiencies or repairs that were not blatantly obvious, either through the seller's disclosures, the listing advertisement, or when you went through the house originally. So let's talk about appraisal. Appraisal is something that you pay for as the buyer, but it's there to protect the bank and the people who are lending you money to buy the house. An appraisal is an objective opinion by an appraiser about the value of your home. You look at comparable sales from the last 6 months, and what I mean by comparable is similar in style, so a ranch compared to a ranch or a 2-story compared to a 2-story. Within a certain number of square feet of the subject property, typically I use 200 square feet on either side. Within a certain year built of the subject property, so typically I do 10 years on either side of the home's year built date, and they look at 3 to 4 comparable sales within the last 6 months. Of course, these are also subject to geographic locations, so you are looking within a subdivision or a neighborhood and expanding out from there if necessary. There can be a few week period where you are waiting to simply get the appraisal back, and this can be a nerve-wracking period for buyers and sellers alike. The biggest concern is what if the property appraises lower? Of course, a seller is concerned if the property appraises lower because there's a good chance that they're going to end up selling for lower than they originally had agreed to. There is a chance that negotiations could fall apart because the seller is expecting the sales price of the property and the property did not appraise, in which case negotiations would begin. In most cases, the purchaser is able to purchase the property for the appraised value simply because no other buyer is willing to pay above appraised value for the property. However, in some markets, including seller markets or markets where values are going up very, very quickly and there are multiple offers because of high buyer demand, sometimes in those markets, you may be expected to contribute some cash at closing above appraised value. Typically, these kinds of agreements are made prior to going under a final agreement. I sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this video and its content. If it's helped you and you feel better equipped to go about the process of getting qualified for and purchasing your new home, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and toggle the bell for instant notification of more content just like this. We appreciate any of your comments down below in the comments section. Please let us know what you enjoyed about the video, as well as what additional information you would find helpful. Thank you so much. We look forward to assisting you and yours in finding and purchasing the home of your dreams. For more information, go ahead and give our offices a call at 734-212-3260. And don't forget to look in the description for the link to our consumer app where you can start your search today.